climate change, I think, is a very difficult issue to deal with. It is, I think the biggest risk, not just to the global ecosystem and the environment, it's the biggest economic risk we face. But we tend to deal with issues nationally when there's an immediate crisis rather than there's a longer term issue. And the terrible thing about the climate change risk is that carbon emissions essentially, for all practical purposes, stay up there forever, so it's cumulative. So the financial crisis, as bad as it was, the government can come in at the end and do things that avoid the worst outcomes. The longer you wait here, the more costly and the more difficult it's going to be to avoid the worst outcomes. And also, we tend to deal with issues, if we handle them at the national level, better than the global. So here we've got the double whammy. It's difficult politically, but that's the bad news. The good news is, I think we still have time to act to avoid the worst outcomes. And as public sentiment changes, you have to be optimistic that we can get there, because the technologies do exist today even. And so there's a lot that can be done, and it's just, this is a matter of generational equity.